to all. I am here today as an innovation ambassador. Innovation ambassador is through our innovation institution council, and I have gone for the training innovation ambassador, and through this, from our department, I am discussing with you the topic related to design for environment. You might have heard the word design. So whatever we are designing, you might have studied this analysis of mechanical elements or mechanics of materials. They think here we will be designing machine design 1, machine design 2. So we are discussing different topics as far as our calculations are concerned. But the equal importance we have to give for design for environment. We have to think about environmental issues while designing. What is the design for environment? Learn how to apply design for environment principles for a new product life cycle. If we are designing a new product, then we have to learn how we can implement this design for environment for a new product design. Then learn how to select and implement a product development process according to your project needs. Now you are only second year student. Product development process, every product undergoes a development process. It is not the case that you want a product and immediately a miracle will happen and that product will get generated. This will not happen. So there are certain stages that are to be incorporated, which we will call it as product development cycle. And in that product development process or cycle, we have to implement a design for environment. So this is environment related issue. So our product, let it be any physical process, computer process, any product, any we can say liquid product, anything that you are designing, it should not be harmful to society or environment. This should be our aim. And today we will be discussing some of the things related to this design for environment. What is the design for environment? It is a design procedure to reduce the overall human health and environmental impact. Any product is having the environmental impact. Let us take one example of any one of the products. You might have heard air conditioners. Yes or no? ACs. ACs are good. Definitely. They will give a very nice cooling impact to us. Okay. But what is the environmental impact of AC? Anybody? My son is in the 5th or 6th class. He is telling me that we should not use AC because he someone taught in his class that the ACs are not good. There is some environmental impact. So why not you? Anybody? Do you come across the environmental impact of air conditioner? माहिती आहे तुम्हाला? Please. Heat? Global warming. He has reached to एकदम very we can say last point. Before that, whatever the emissions are there from that AC, they are directly attacking on the ozone layer. If ozone layer is getting attacked, then it will have effect on overall temperature, and ultimately it leads to. He has your final answer. So we are not saying that is minimum use of AC, and while designing AC also, what we can do so that it will be environment friendly, very less impact on environment. First point understood. Design from environment point means what? Whatever the other design, what electricity is required, what power is required, this is the room size, what capacity is required, that is different. I want to give you insight only about environment impact. So for product, process or service where impacts are considered across its life cycle. So we have to think of it. Then different software tools have been developed to assist designers in finding the optimized product. Now there are many softwares. So AC also, once you manufacture, then you will come to know it is not like the case. There are software tools. Like example, for our analytical design we are using ANSYS. You might have heard one ANSYS software, functional software. So there are different softwares which are giving us detailed information about what will happen if anything will plus minus, or what is the effect of one part on another part. So like this, for this also there are many softwares available. What do you mean by design for environment? So it is a process, it is DFD. So we will use the word DFD. DFD, investigating the possible environment impact. Consider any one product. What is the possible environment impact of that particular product? And refining the product design potential impact. Word is used to reduce rather than we should say eliminate. Difference between eliminate and reduce. There is environmental impact, we should try to first eliminate it, and if at all elimination is not possible, then try to reduce it. So this is related to investigate, but find out what is the environmental impact of design of any product, and then how we can reduce the environmental impact of that particular product. So this is a design for environment, and this is not only applicable only for why I am discussing with you. This is one part of design thinking. You might have heard the word design thinking. So if this is one part of design thinking, it will help you while your third year, final year project design also, product development also, and in future for your entrepreneurship, new product development skill sets also. So for that, this aspect is very, very important. Next. This is standard product life cycle. I have given a product life cycle. But as you are second year Pandharpur student, I will not assume that you are knowing it. मी असं काही assume करणार नाही की तुम्हाला माहित आहे. I will give some insight there so that you will become somewhat familiar. Material, some material is taken, production, something is manufactured. This is the material I have manufactured one product. Then distribution. Direct manufacturing is not giving us the product. For some of the cases it may be their local product, but generally the manufacturer may be in Pune, Mumbai. You take examples of any of the products like Maggi, Parle, any product. Whether there is any company in Pandharpur, still we are getting. So they are manufacturing, they are giving to distributor, then wholesaler, then retailer, then sub-retailer, and you will get through any of the shop. So this is cycle. Then disposal. There are two types of disposal now. पहिला disposal, if I am taking the eating item, I will not think of this. तर eating तेव्हा बऱ्यापैकी काळजी घेतली जाते. आपण खातो म्हणून. But disposal, whatever the product is there. Let us take any example. Now you take this example. Chalks are manufactured, and after chalks, this is it. What is the disposal of this? Whether it is 100% disposal? Yes. See, if this is made up of only paper, this is 100% disposal. If I will go for somewhat plastic in it, partially or not disposable. समजते? We are not thinking of disposing. समजते का? आपण disposeचा विचारच करत only using and our part finish. What about disposing? See, this is a very bigger problem, and disposing should again lead to material. So one aim should be, the product should be recycled. समझते हैं? There are two types of plastic. One, I will not say good plastic, but at least the plastic which can be decomposed and recycled. Another no use. So that is the harmful. Therefore, there is ban on plastic bags with some micron thickness. And now, if you go in medical field, in medical field, you will get one small carry bag. They are calling it as disposables. It is very smelling very bad. You will say why I should take and why I should smell. Not required to smell also. If you take the carry bag in your hand, then also it is smelling very bad. But though it is the one type of plastic, 100% disposable. So this is for what we are discussing, design for environment. So whatever traditional plastic is there, not getting disposed. And what I am giving the example, it is 100% disposable means it is designed for environment. Understood product life cycle, very important word we should concentrate here. For today's lecture, what we are discussing on disposable. If it is disposing good, no problem. If not, again there will be some problem. Disposing methods may be different, but it should dispose in some eco-friendly or environment way. Now these are the different things. I will not give much focus on this. What are the different components in design? So maintenance, market, disposal, then different policies, shaping, aesthetic, ergonomic. You might not have heard this word, aesthetic, ergonomics. Aesthetic, how a product looks. Ergonomics, how it will give comfort to you. The best example, the seat of a car. The seat of a car. And again, particularly I want to give the driver's seat of a car. It is 100% good example of aesthetic and ergonomics. Ergonomics, how I will sit. If I will drive continuously for 8 hours, what will happen? aesthetic and ergonomic. And if you see the ergonomics of ST driver seat, whether cushion is provided, what will happen? If we will provide cushion to him, all 55 will be in very great cushion. लक्षात येते का? Why cushion is not provided? ST driver तर ड्रायव्हरला बघा एकदम आरामदायी खुर्ची नाहीये का? बाकीची लोक जर नीट माहिती असतील तर त्यांना त्या पद्धतीने ठेवा. म्हणजे तसं अरेंजमेंट द्यावे. Relaxing but not much more also. This care is also taken. Ergonomics आपण subject changing. I will come back again to design for manufacturing. So one of the bit is environment. These are the many pointers which are taken into account while designing a product. If I will designing a product, these are many items. One of them is environment. Today we are discussing about design for environment. Design for environment process. Now just have a look again. We will discuss in detail. First is product planning, then concept development, then system level design, then detailed design, and final process development. Set DFE agenda, design for environment agenda. Agenda, what type of product, what type of process I am using. If I am not clear with what I want to reduce or what I want to eliminate, there is no use. If you put a stand, many buses are there. You don't know where to go. What is the ultimate use? You stay there for 4 hours. Any outcomes? No, because you have not decided where to go. Therefore, set the design for environment agenda. What we want to design for environment. Let it be any product, any process, any disposable, any unwanted outcome of that particular process, whatever that we want to design. Identify potential environment impact and select the material and DFE guidelines. Once you decided the agenda, then second point is identify the potential environment impact. What will be the effect on the environment? This is my agenda 1. Air condition directly affecting the ozone layer. This is the product I am manufacturing. It is having effect on environment. The environment may be not getting disposed. It may have some water pollution. It may have some air pollution. Namaste. If you are having one factory, the factory is throwing out polluted water with some chemicals. It is also throwing out some fumes. These are the things, but the different points that we have to take it out. Identify the environment impact. One, I have to control on air pollution environment impact. Second, I have to go on what is mixing in water. What you will do with that liquid outcomes, liquid throughout, what you will do? You refer many of the cases, it is directly given to any of the river, very dangerous. So, this we have to take. Then select the material and DFE guidelines. Now we have identified where we want to improve. Now we have to select the material. If I will change the material, and there are certain guidelines that we will discuss. What are the guidelines and which guidelines we have to prefer? Apply DFE guidelines for initial designs. Problem identified. Guidelines are there. Material selected. Go for combination. Identify and apply these guidelines. Whatever guidelines are given, apply it for initial design. रफ मॉडेल तयार होतं सुरुवातीला. त्यानंतर जे तुम्ही अप्लाय केलेलं आहे, assess the environment impact, refine design and compare to DFE goals. Whatever model you have manufactured, check it for environmental impact. If it is good, directly go for next process. If some modifications are required, compare with the DFE goals. What we have decided? Now it is going for 100% polluted water or contaminated. After you are designing the process, it will give some, we can say 50% reduction in chemicals. Now if you take the fumes, they are giving 100% atmospheric impact. After that you will get the effect as 30%. So this you have decided is my guideline. So let us check whether they are achieved, and if they are not achieved, again you go for redesign, refine the design, and finally reflect on DFE process and result. Finally, your process improvement. So, lastly, you have to go for whatever design for environment process is there and result is there, then you have to take one. Take it. This repetition, take. Now, one by one the processes are given. What I have discussed. Now, the detailed example. Set the DFE agenda. What will be the agenda for design for environment? Product quality, public image. Public image, brand image. If I purchase this product, it is very good. This you might have observed. If you are taking any of the, we can say water, etc., or any of the brand for eating, Parley, and some of the duplicate brands, you might have observed that Parley some spelling is something adjected. So it looks like Parley, but it is not original Parley. It looks like Britannia, but it is not original Britannia. Will you purchase? So this is the public image. Cost reduction. What cost you want to reduce? What you want to innovate? Operational safety. This is very important. You have made one bike very nice, very essential, giving 150 kilometers mileage per liter. But it is not safe. Will you purchase? If it is not giving guarantee of your life, what is the use of that 150 kilometers per like this? Then ethical responsibility, employee motivation, and consumer behavior. Operational safety, employee motivation, ethical responsibility, consumer behavior. These are the different design for environment agenda, driver goals that we have to decide. Next, DFE goals. Now you see here: zero landfill, zero hazardous waste generation, zero harmful air emission, zero process water use, green electrical, green building. And whatever product you will, it will be from DFE, one by one. Zero landfill. Have you heard the word landfill? Whatever the chemicals are generated, go for digging in soil, put all chemicals there and put soil. What you have done? मातीत सगळं पुरतोय आपलं. आता इकडे होईल का नाही होईल? त्या मातीवर chemicals पुरायला लागलाय तुम्हाला. Landfill is one of the where it is having very significant effect on that particular land area. Therefore, zero landfill. No, nothing will be freed in land. काही सुद्धा पुरायचं नाही. Then zero hazardous waste generation. Whatever waste will be generated from that product, no any hazardous will be there. Zero harmful air emissions. Let it be. आता बघा फक्त कारखाना नाही. Air emissions. Let it be bike. Your bike is going something. Now air emissions, I will give you one example. Time is very less, and so nowadays Ganpati and Visarjan Mironuk. Last year one of the incident I want to tell you as far as this Visarjan Mironuk is concerned. So there are DG sets, generator sets, and one of the boy, 15-16 years old, filled tire and sat near the generator and he tired after dancing for 3-4 hours on the trolley of tractor. So what's the example? Nobody has given attention to him. When the Ganpati Visarjan happens, then at that time come to know he was dead. What is the reason? Carbon monoxide emission continuously from the DG set. समझते हैं? Carbon monoxide, whatever is coming out from our vehicles, whatever is coming out from the diesel generator set, it is very hazardous. If you take for continuous 3-4 hours, finish. This much hazardous. Therefore, no any waste, harmful emissions, zero process waste, zero process water use. Water use should be minimum. Green electrical energy use. Let us take one example of the company. What is your name? Mayur. Mayur Industries Private Limited, a very big brand in Maharashtra. They are a very big brand in Maharashtra. You can say that whatever Mayur Industry is producing, they are running completely on green energy. Green means renewable. Renewable, PP, except I don't know whether you are learned or not. So only on solar plus wind. Mayur industry is not using directly electrical energy from fossil fuels. Fossil fuels, coal, etc., whatever that. So this is the brand. That this is the industry they are using all green. Therefore, if I want to purchase any product, I will prefer Mayur industry product because they are manufacturing through very green energy. They are building certified to meet the environment efficiency standard. The Mayur industry buildings are also green building. The construction is also in that way. All sales products created from DFG process, whatever the design for environment guidelines are there, that Mayur industry is manufacturing, all following the same guideline. So this is about what are the DFG goals. Do you think that all the goals are achieved by any one of the company? Any one of the goals? Anyone. Let there be some less water reduction, waste in place, then some landfill or no landfill, etc., etc. Identify potential environment impact. Now, DFG, you have to identify what is the product life cycle and what are the impact on environment. Whatever we have discussed now, if I have to say, I will use some good slides are there next. See, if material is there, materials reduce the biodiversity due to deforestation, land degradation due to mining. Mining means khana. The land in that particular area getting degraded. Then emission and waste generation from mining. If mining is there, some emissions are there, waste is also generated. Natural resource depletion. Kami hone. Reduce the biodiversity due to deforestation. Now, whatever we are going for deforestation, no one is going for planting the more and more trees, but all are for cutting the trees. So, these are the effects as far as material and mining part is concerned. As far as your production process are concerned, air pollution, factory emissions, air pollution from emission. You go for any of the sugar factory, you will find that some fumes are coming. Like that, many chemical industries, if you pass by Kurkume MIDC, have you heard? Kurkume MIDC. So if you go by that particular area, one particular smell also you will come across, and some fumes are there. So chemical. Then water pollution from factory discharges. Whatever sugar factories and other fertilizer mineral factories are there, they are giving their whatever waste water to rivers. So river pollution. In Pune you can see the condition of Pune and Pune. You bring in Jordan, MIDC, lot of MIDC area, but ultimately where the waste is going, that is very big question. Waste generation during production. These are indirect. Direct, if I am producing one of the things. Now I will give some good examples. Surya Singham 3, one picture, Surya Singham, something like that, South Indian film. So, that containers are from Africa or Australia. The containers are from that. So what that person is doing, that he is sending the medical waste, very big problem, medical waste to our India. So forget about that containers, etc. Take just the example of that film and waste generation during production. This is the example of that particular Surya Singham film. Then air pollution due to transportation emission. If I am transporting one thing from another, air pollution will happen. Then waste generation from packaging. If I will go from package, so going for packaging, again removing packaging, some waste TDF. Again, if that waste is degradable, biodegradable, okay. But if it is not degradable, again there will be a problem. Then maintenance and cleaning materials and abrasion of materials. While we are using any product, then maintenance and cleaning of that product, it is also have some impact. And abrasion of material, it is also having some impact. Abrasion is one of the process. Then recovery. Now this is last part. Waste generation during recovery process. Changing one part to another. Refilling. We will call it as recovery. So let us take example of recovery. You might have seen the DP, electric DP burning. Removing, changing. So like this is a very simple example I am giving. But recovery, whatever chemical waste is generated, you have to go for recycling, you have to go for recovery. Then landfill leads to degradation. Whatever chemical they are generated from any chemistry lab, any biology lab. If we are going for landfilling, filling in the land, definitely it will generate the waste. Then landfill generate methane and groundwater pollutants. See, from your side issue is over. Just go for digging, put in the land, everything over. But we say mechanism for nothing. After that it starts generation of methane, groundwater pollution, degradation of land. Then incineration generates air pollution and toxic gas. So you may not be coming across these many. Just what we are doing, going for something buried into soil, close. But it is not closing in that very simple way. These are the environment impacts. You can see global warming, one of the friends I discussed. So global warming is one of the impacts. Resource depletion. What are the resources? Natural resources, water, natural resource, then soil, natural resource. Okay. What these are natural resources are depleting. They are reducing day by day. This is the impact of environment. Solid waste. In Pune, etc., there is a very big question of dumping yard. You might have heard there are different things happen due to this dumping yard. Then water pollution, air pollution, and land degradation. This is also the soil is getting day by day deteriorated. So these are also some of the impact. This environmental impact. Now we have discussed. It is also having the effect on ozone layer also. What's this? That's the time. Okay, so these are the some of the impacts, and we have to go for thinking of this, and which impact we have to reduce. We have to select this, identify this, and accordingly we have to proceed further. So this is the very, very important step as far as the guidelines for design for environment is concerned. Okay. Okay. Up to this area. The topic is very, very big. So, it will take some more hours that we should discuss as far as design for environment is concerned. Any doubt of please? What we have discussed, what is the concept of design for environment? So, these guidelines are very important and we have to think for environmental impact. Thank you.